Today we gather here for a righteous reason, with the supportive intent to convey our greetings and wishes to our very resilient para-athletes from Samarth Campaign. Samarth Campaign by Hyundai in partnership with NDTV is an initiative that seeks to promote inclusivity, change perceptions, and enhance the quality of life for people with disabilities. Today, our gathering has been honored with the presence of Ms. Seema Sud, Mr. Mohammed Siddiq, he's a Summer Campaign Manager in Hyderabad, Principal Mr. Ramesh Sir. Ms. Seema, with a master's in journalism, boasts 25 plus years in media and advertising, focusing on social causes. She founded Leo Hope at Leo Burnett and headed Salam Bombay Foundation. Currently on boards at Pranada ATC and Akshara Center, she drives social media innovation and strategies. She initiates numerous workshops in social consciousness, team building, and effective communication, engaging youth and guiding NGOs in impactful events. Seema Ma'am led the ASCI's Gender Next study and conceptualized the IAA event, Voices of Change. Recognized internationally for her PR and event expertise, she's earned accolades at AMEA and Cannes, and her work at Salam Bombay has been lauded in major dailies.
I would now like to call Ms. Seema Sud to the front and take over the event.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing today? इतना ठंडा ठंडा कितना कम नहीं थोड़ा जोर से How are you doing? Yes, so much better, no? Strong voices are better or weak voices are better? Absolutely, absolutely. So wonderful to come to your school. I'm very grateful to Meru International to become a part of the Samarth by Hyundai in partnership with NDTV program. And this initiative, as some of you have seen the video which I was playing before, is basically talking to our young para-athletes. How many of you know what are para-athletes? Everybody does. Very, very good. How many of you have heard the word inclusivity? Yeah? All of you have heard the word inclusivity? Somebody wants to tell me what does the word inclusivity mean? What does the word inclusivity mean?
It means
Somebody else wants to tell me what does the word inclusivity means?
Inclusivity means like to not judge a person like on what he can and cannot do. Like it's like helping a person do something and like including everyone together.
Very, very nice. Round of applause for him. Very, very nice. You want to say something?
can it be like don't judge a book by its cover?
Yes, it can be, of course. Don't judge a book by its cover, but it also means that sometimes judge a book by its cover. What does that mean? It means that you should include everything that you visualize. So when you look at the book, you look at the cover too. And you enjoy seeing the cover, and if you like the cover, you buy the book. Right? So that also helps sometimes to do the other way around. So inclusivity means to include everything, encourage everybody, and be supportive of whatever we are doing, right? So do we all want to be inclusive people?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody wants to just take a guess and tell me how many people are in this world feel included or not included generally? So there are a variety of people who feel included in things. Yes, disability, people with disability. Anybody else who feels excluded?
Poor people?
Poor people, very nice. Anybody else who feels excluded?
Scheduled castes.
Scheduled castes, people from the backward tribes. Anybody else?
Homeless people?
Sorry?
Homeless people?
Homeless people, yes. Very, very nice. Homeless people. So there are many people who feel excluded, right? Do you want to tell me, just take a guess, if I was to look at the number of people with disabilities in India, what is the number of people who are having one or the other disability? Just give me a number. What do you think is the total number of people according to the government official here? 10 million. 1 million. 45%. Okay. Yes. 85%. Okay. 1,000 people. Alright, anybody else here? 1 crore.
Like 55%.
55%. What is the total population of India? Out of 1.5 billion, 55% cannot be disabled, right? Difficult, no? He said 85%. Not possible that almost the whole country is disabled. We will talk about that. It's an interesting thing to talk about. 3%? Give me a number, don't give me a percentage. 1 million, 1 crore, 1.5 crores, 1 million. Alright. So many numbers. Everybody's just taking a guess, right? Everybody's taking a guess. Anybody knows it? No. So the number is 2.68 crores. 2.6 crore people in India have a disability of one or the other kind. It's only official number. So the World Bank says that the number could be much, much higher. There are many people who are not recorded in the population data who may or may not have a disability which is recognized at different levels. So that's a huge number, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Very large number with people with disability. Now that is the reason why Hyundai today has decided to take this cause up. So they have decided that we will look after the cause of disability and talk about inclusivity. Correct? We all heard what this young fellow said about inclusivity. So they all want to, Samarth is a project which will talk about inclusivity. Now tell me, how many of you know the word Samarth? What does the word Samarth mean? Capable. Very good. Yes? Anybody else? Any other meaning of the word Samarth? Anybody else? Everybody thinks it means capable? Ability. Yes. Anybody else? Samarth means end. No. Capability. Yes, it means capability. So Samarth means capability. It means the ability to do something which has not been done before. I am Samarth means I am capable of doing the impossible. What does the word impossible mean?
Cannot be done.
Impossible. I am possible. Well, not it. But the word means I am possible. Right? So it actually doesn't mean impossible. It doesn't mean that I cannot do anything. It means I am possible. What does it need to make it possible? What do you need to make it possible? Resources. Fantastic. Resources. Hope. Very good. Passion. Confidence. Trust and guide. Dream. Fabulous.
Believe in yourself.
Belief in yourself. Ambition. Big round of applause. Fabulous answers. Really wonderful answers. I mean, I haven't got these answers in any other school. People come up with smaller answers. I think a school has taught you very well in being able to come up with such amazing answers that what do you need to become Samarth. Now, you want to discuss inclusivity more? You want to know more about inclusivity?
Yes, ma'am.
So should we do a little exercise together? Yeah, everybody's ready? Who all are ready? Everybody's ready. So let's sit straight in our chairs, wherever we are. We're going to close our eyes. Peacefully close your eyes. Take a deep breath and release. One more deep breath and release. Imagine you have been invited to a birthday party. The party is thrown by one of your best friends. And what do? You decide to go to the party, get a nice dress to wear, and you buy a beautiful present for your friend. You're very excited and you're looking forward to that evening of the party. The day comes, you dress, and you go walking to this friend's house. You knock the door and the door opens. You walk in and lots of your class fellows and friends are there. Can you see all of them roaming around and having a good time? And suddenly, when you walk in, nobody looks at you. Nobody recognizes you or talks to you. You wave a hand, you try to attract somebody's attention, but nobody pays any attention to you. You feel ignored. You go and talk to a couple of friends, try talking to a couple of friends, but nobody is talking to you at all. You have no idea what is happening. Slowly open your eyes. Tell me, what did you feel?
I feel good.
Okay. In the party, all your friends are ignoring you. You feel good?
Bad man.
Yes.
I felt ignored.
You felt ignored.
I felt excluded.
Excluded.
Lonely.
Sad.
I'm lonely.
Lonely.
I wanted to burst into crying.
You wanted to burst into tears.
I felt alone and also calm.
You felt alone. Sad.
I felt like everybody hated me.
You felt everybody hated you.
I felt not included.
You felt not included.
I felt left out.
Left out.
Different.
You felt different.
Confused.
So everybody felt excluded, alone, sad, upset, angry, not included, right? Everybody felt very sad. Nobody would have felt nice that all your friends are ignoring you, right? You don't feel good when friends ignore you, right? Now, imagine, this is the condition of these 2.68 crore people that we are talking about. That they feel ignored, hated, not wanted, disappointed, angry, upset every single day of their life. Not one day. Every single day of their life. Not a nice feeling, no? Not nice?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I want you to just think about 5 categories of people who are not included in everyday life. Like you all started with some numbers, names, right? Just think of 5 more kind of people who are ignored or not wanted in this world. Alright? Just write down. You've got a pen and paper? Some of you have a pen and paper? So just whoever has a pen and paper, just put it down. Whoever doesn't have a pen and paper, just remember it in your mind. Just think about 5 categories of people. Okay? I'm going to give you 3 minutes for this exercise. Okay? You understood the exercise, right? People who are not included in daily life. Two minutes left. Think. Let everybody finish, then we will ask. Last 30 seconds. Perfect. Everybody done?
Yes.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, let me ask you.
Disabled people, caste discrimination, and
Two is good. Caste discrimination and disabled people. People with a different caste and discriminated. Yes.
color discrimination.
Skin color.
Yeah, racism.
Yeah, racism. Very, very nice. Fabulous.
Black people.
Okay. People who are not included. Okay. Different caste and poor people. Yes.
And also
Yes. Gender discrimination. Yes. Very true. Born different means what? Yeah. So they have a physical disability or mental disability. All right. So some people with mental or physical disability.
transgender people.
Very nice. People with a different gender identification.
People dealing with autism or ADHD.
Yes. Mentally differently able people.
People with Down syndrome.
People with Down syndrome, basically mentally differently challenged people. Yes. North Koreans. Very interesting discrimination. By apartheid, color. By skin color or by birth. Interesting. Body shaming. A lot of people are discriminated because either they are too fat or too thin. Education means illiterate people.
Ma'am, color.
Yes. Paralyzed people. People in poverty. So you have identified a lot of different kinds of people, right? Physically disabled people, physically challenged people, mentally challenged people, people with autism, people with visual impairment, some people who can't see, etc. Right? People who cannot hear or talk. People who are from a different caste, people who are from a different religion, people who speak a different language. We discriminate against those also, right? If somebody speaks in Hindi in your school, we sometimes laugh at them, no? Oh, he speaks the local language, vernacular. Sometimes people speak English in a different language or they speak differently, we will discriminate against them. Everybody gets discriminated one way or the other. We have that attitude sometimes, right? We do that, do we? Somebody has an accent, somebody doesn't have an accent, we laugh at them. Do we laugh at them or no? Yes or no? No? Okay, I'm going to do one more exercise and I will know what we do with them. The next exercise will tell you. So wonderful, I think, round of applause for all of you. Fabulous answers. And I think what you actually did was really think about people who are different from us or who have different kinds of challenges from us. Right? You got that? Now I'm going to play a short video of, let's see what Shah Rukh Khan has to say. How many of you know Shah Rukh Khan? Everyone knows? Anybody who doesn't know Shah Rukh Khan? Alright, let's see what Shah Rukh says.
This is an everyday reality for millions of people with disabilities in India. The truth is, we disable people with disabilities by not considering them or their needs. Disabilities should not define what we can or cannot achieve. So let's bring down these barriers and pledge for inclusivity. क्योंकि जो नहीं किया आज तक, वही तो करना है. समर्थ पाएंगे, मंजिल उनकी, साथ हमारा.
Round of applause for him. So what does he say? मंजिल उनकी. What does he say? मंजिल उनकी. साथ हमारा. मंजिल उनकी. Correct? Manzil unki saath hamara. What does that mean? Can anybody tell me what does it mean to say manzil unki saath hamara? Our dream, manzil unki means their goals. Our help, support. Very good. Yes, somebody else want? Yes.
We support them to reach their dreams.
Very good. We support them to reach their dreams.
Like they can do anything.
They can do anything. Fabulous.
With the support of us, they can achieve their goals.
With our support, they can achieve their goals.
Their goals, they can reach it with our support.
They can reach their goals with our support. I am so glad nobody here has used the word help. It is so well entrenched in you. I love that. Because otherwise, everywhere I went, everybody said, we will help, we will help, we will help. But the word support is so beautiful. And I'm so glad all the children here are using the word support and not help. Please give yourself a big round of applause. Because they don't need your help. They need your support. Help is support, but help also means that I am bigger than somebody else. Support means I am there with you. That is the difference between you two. You understand the difference? Support means I am standing right there next to you. Help means I am standing here, come, I will help you. That is the big difference. So what they don't want is your help. What they want is your support. And support is to be done with what? What kind of support? Support that is compassionate. Support that is empathy, full of empathy, love, respect. Correct? Care.
My small support can bring them a big achievement.
Yes, your small support can bring them great achievement.
Mom, by encouraging.
Fabulous. We can provide platforms where they can become achievers. By inclusion, absolutely.
By investing in whatever they need and providing infrastructure.
Fabulous answer. By providing infrastructure. Sorry, come again.
What they can't do, try to make them if they don't know how to do a specific thing, guide them to teach them how to do.
Interesting. That you help them, support them through guiding. Mental support, physical support, mental support, all kinds of compassion, love, empathy is what we fill it up with, right? Everybody agrees with that? So big round of applause for all of us. This is such a thanda applause, yaar. Come on, let's have some big applause. Today, in this class, had to tell the whole school what you are doing. So I know for a fact that this is also being relayed to other classes, but who is sitting here, all the kids who are sitting with me here, you will become very, very powerful people after this workshop. You've seen the badges that you've got, right? And what is written on the badge? So you are all Samarth. You're all capable of doing a big change in the world from today onwards. Many of you are already doing it. But today you decide that you will do that change, correct? Now I'm going to ask you some 8 questions. Ready to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright? But I don't want you to answer these questions loudly. These are questions meant only for you to answer. I will ask in the end 1 or 2 questions that I want an answer to. But in the meantime, you don't need to share your answers with anybody. You don't need to declare this answer to anybody. It is only for you to understand and write down. Alright? Clear? Am I clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So question number 1. Have you been teased or made fun of because of some particular trait of yours? Have you been teased or made fun of because of some particular trait of yours? You can just say yes or no in your mind, or you can write it.
Yes.
You can just say in your mind. I don't want the answer. Second, have you ever been told to behave in a certain manner because of your gender? Have you ever been told to behave in a certain manner because you're a girl or a boy or the third gender? Have you ever been told? Just say yes or no. I don't need an answer, yes or no in your minds. Okay? Question number 3. Have you ever had a friend? Have you ever had a friend who has a specific disability? Have you ever had a friend who has a specific disability? Question number 4. Have you ever made fun of someone who is different from you in the way they behave or talk or look? Have you made fun of anybody who is different from you in the way they look, the way they talk, or the way they behave? And it's very important to be honest with yourself. Nobody is going to look at your answers. This is not an exam. Okay? Next question. How do you behave around people with disabilities? How do you behave around people with a disability? You can write a sentence or think of a sentence here if you want to. Question number 6. How many people have you noticed and acknowledged in a movie hall or other public spaces who have a disability? How many people have you acknowledged, means have gone and said hello to, or seen and said hello to, who have a disability in a public space? How many people have you seen in a public space, and how many people have you acknowledged in a public space? Okay? Question number 7. Why do you think there are so few people with disabilities in public spaces, like cinema halls or gardens or jogging parks or walking areas or pavements or malls? Why do you think there are few people with disabilities in public spaces? Last question. Do you think you can be more inclusive person both in school and at home? Do you think you can be a more inclusive person both in school and at home? I want you to think of one idea, one thing that you would do or can do, or would like your school to do, or would like to do at home. One idea, all right? I'm going to give you some 10 seconds to think of an idea. Either write it down or remember it. I'm sure these questions have made you think a lot. Did it make you think? Yes? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you, how many times have you seen people with disabilities in public spaces? You've seen them 4-5 times? Out of thousands of times that you've gone out, right? 2 times. 8 times. 5 to 10 times.
As many as times
15 times. 12 times. 7 times. 20 times. So imagine you can actually
15 times.
15 times.
Not that many times, because disabled people think that when they go out, people usually make fun of them or don't take them seriously.
Okay, interesting. So, so you think that they don't come out because they feel somebody is making fun of them? Can be true. Yes, can be. They don't feel comfortable. They have discomfort.
Some people cannot come.
Some people cannot come because they are not able to. But why cannot they come? You can come out every day? Yeah?
Some people cannot disabled.
They're disabled, I know. But why can't they come out?
Not because they
Ma'am, they need other people's support, like,
So they need somebody's support to come out. Okay? Social embarrassment,
Social anxiety.
social anxiety.
There are less races with like physically disabled features like ramps.
Very, very good. There are less places where there are ramps where people can go on their own. The biggest problem is infrastructure. There is no infrastructure for them to go out. So they may sometimes feel sad and upset and angry, but they also want to come out, right? They also want to move out, but what they don't have is infrastructure.
Facilities.
They don't have facilities. They don't have the opportunity to go out. Imagine if you are on a wheelchair and you have to walk on the side of the roads in Hyderabad. Can you do it? Suppose you have only one leg and you have to walk with a crutch in a mall. Can you do it? Just climbing the stairs only is a nightmare, right? Yeah, but to reach the escalator, what do you have to do? You have to climb some 5 steps to reach the escalator. In fact, I was talking to your principal, sir, and he was telling me how you have a ramp built in your school from the entrance to a certain gate. But there are still stairs where there are no ramps. Have you seen in your hall when you're walking around in the corridor? There are just 2 steps for a normal person or so-called normal person. Actually, there's nothing normal. They're all disabled. In fact, if you hear Shah Rukh Khan, he says each of us is disabled. You know how are we disabled? Do you know how we are all disabled?
We have different traits.
You have different traits, you look different, you feel different. You have a teacher, you have a principal, you have boys, girls. You have each person is unique, right? But nobody is perfect, absolutely. But at the same time, we don't know everything. But even the people who have a physical disability would like to be included in everyday conversations, right? I'm going to tell you a very interesting story. Okay? Yeah, you want to ask something?
Mom, everybody is imperfectly imperfect.
Very beautifully said. Everybody is imperfectly perfect or perfectly imperfect. Absolutely.
Our biggest disability is not including the people who are physically disabled.
Yes. Yes.
Some people are weak in some stuff. Some people are good at some stuff. Some people are not good at some stuff.
Yes. So?
So like it makes it like some type of disability for us.
Yes. So each person, so nobody is 100% there, right? How do we support each other? So for example, in your class, if somebody is weak in a particular subject, your teachers will go and help that child, or the friends will help that child. You're supporting that person to also be equal to you or do better than you, right? Similarly, people with physical, mental disabilities are also looking at something like this. I'll tell you a very interesting story. Actually, I'll tell you 2 very interesting stories. I was recently, just about 4 or 5 days back, with one of the most amazing people in Hyderabad. He is a cricketer. All of you love cricket? Yes, everybody knows who's Dhoni, who's Virat, everybody knows? Yeah? Alright. Now, this gentleman plays for India. Okay, he's a cricketer. He plays for India. He has played 26 international matches. He has played 26 international matches, in which 11 matches he was man of the match. He is a batsman. He is a batsman and he is a wicket keeper. But the interesting part, when he was 7 years old, he had an accident. He fell from the terrace and he was electrocuted. He lost his right arm and he lost both his legs. He works for Amazon today and he works as a consultant with different organizations. He drives his own car. He is the one person who started wheelchair cricket in Telangana. His name is Monu Sheikh. I don't think any of you have heard of him. Please go and Google him today.
Ma'am, that's so honor. It's so scary, ma'am.
It's not scary, it's beautiful.
Yeah, but for me, I never heard of it. It's unbelievable.
You've not heard of him, huh? That's okay. So he has 11 other players who are similar to him, and they all go and play cricket. They play for India. In fact, right now as we speak, he is playing for India. What an amazing, amazing story. Yeah? And I'm going to ask your principal, sir, to invite Monu when he's back here in Hyderabad to come and talk to your children. And maybe you should see how he plays cricket. So some of the kids asked him, how, he had only one hand, his left hand. And he's a batsman. So they asked him, how do you play? So he told them how he plays. And how the rules are a little different from the cricket that you normally see Dhoni or Yuvraj play to how the wheelchair cricketers play. And that's the power of a para-athlete. Even though I may not have one aspect of me complete, I may not have both the limbs or I may have no use of certain parts of my body, I can still play and pull my passion into the right things that I want to do. And I'm going to show you some videos of some amazing people who have done some amazingly interesting things. Things you may not even have thought of.
Ma'am, can you show us a video of the wheelchair cricket?
I may not have it right now, you can Google it. Yeah? I will send it to your principal, sir, when I met him, and you should see it. You should actually watch the para-athletes. You know the Paralympics are coming? You're already watching the Olympics? Yes. So in the Paralympics, you will see thousands of people with such amazing stories. I am telling you only one story. There are hundreds and hundreds of stories which you will see. Yes.
Ma'am, yesterday I saw a movie on a para-athlete. He's going to that weightlifter and he got the first
Chandu champion.
Yeah, he got the first Olympic gold medal for India and he played in the Paralympics.
And what did he start as?
He started as a wrestler, but then he soon became a boxing.
Brilliant, brilliant. That's a beautiful film. How many of you have seen Chandu champion? Yes. So those who have not seen, please see. He was the first para-athlete from India who won a gold in swimming. In 37.33 seconds, he completed his swimming run. And he beat the world #1. So that was an amazing, amazing feat, and he was paralyzed from legs below. So he was swimming only with the power of his arms. And how had he got paralyzed? I will not tell you the story. You have to go and watch the film. Yes.
In the army, he got 9 bullets.
Yes, he was shot in the war of 1962.
Then he had
Yes.
9 bullets.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So fabulous. Please give a round of applause to all of you for knowing these things. So wonderful. So I'm going to tell you another story. One more story. And this is a story of a friend of mine. Okay? And this friend of mine runs a burger shop. How many of you like burgers? Everybody. Anybody who doesn't like a burger? Okay, 1 or 2 children don't like burgers. All right. No problem. But this friend of mine ran a burger shop. And she was looking to hire somebody. She wanted to hire somebody to come in the kitchen and help the cooks cook food 3-4 hours a day. She got a lot of applications, but she did not like any application. Nobody was suiting what she wanted. Then suddenly she saw this one other fellow right at the end of the pile of her papers. And when she looked at his application, he looked very good. He was ready to come at the time she wanted. He was ready to take the money that she was ready to pay. And he was ready to work as many days as she wanted. So she invites him to come and meet her. When he comes in, she finds that he looks different from all of us. He is differently abled. He has Down syndrome.
What does that mean?
So Down syndrome is basically when you're born with an extra chromosome. And because of that extra chromosome in your body, your hands and your muscle power is not there. Your hands move a little differently and you have facial features which are different. So you can make out he had Down syndrome, and this friend of mine was very hesitant. that should I hire him, should I not hire him, what should I do? So this boy's name is Nikki. So when she meets Nikki, Nikki is so enthusiastic and Nikki is all ready to do what he needs to do. She says, she talks to me and I tell her, give him a chance. So why not? Let's try. We don't know what a child can be capable of. So she hires him and he starts coming and she tells all her staff. Do you think her staff was happy when they came to know that a person with Down syndrome is going to join them? They were not very happy. They were not very excited because they thought that somebody with the physical or mental disability will add to their burden and not be somebody who's useful. Correct? So anyway, she hires him and she says, I'm going to put you on 1 week trial and we'll see how things go. So Nikki goes. He goes to the burger shop and he is working there. And on day 1, he's still learning how to do things. But suddenly there's a big group of people who come in to eat burgers. Each one gives their order. Sometimes we all give our order, no? I want a burger patty, I don't want cheese, I want salad, I don't want onion, I want mayonnaise sauce, I want cheese, I don't want cheese, I want Sprite, I want veggies, I want fries. We do all that, yeah? I want this shake, I want that shake. Correct? So the orders started coming in. Now the kitchen got very, very busy. Now once the kitchen was so busy that the last order which came in, they forgot what the order was. So the chef next to Nikki is asking, who's that? What was the order? What was the order? So Nikki says, 1 burger without cheese, no onions, barbecue sauce on top, veggies on the side, and a Sprite. So the person looks at him and says, are you sure? He says, yes, I'm sure. Okay. Next order, Nikki repeats it 100%. Next order, Nikki repeats it 100%. Now we realize that Nikki has a special ability. You have all heard of photographic memory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nikki has something called photographic hearing. So when he hears something, he remembers it 100%. So now everybody in the kitchen was very happy because they would not get a single order wrong. Why? Because Nikki remembered the order 100%. So they were all very, very happy and everybody wanted Nikki in their team. Nobody wanted to let Nikki go home. So then my friend, this mother came and Nikki's mother comes to pick him up and all the chefs in the hotel tried to tell her, Auntie, please leave him for a few hours more. No, just let him be with us. He's so good, he's so good. And so his mother turns around and tells him something very, very beautiful, something very, very interesting. She says, let Nikki stay here as long as he wants. He has never been accepted anywhere like he has been accepted here. What a story, right? What an amazingly interesting story that we cannot have. And let me tell you one thing, Nikki still works at my friend's burger shop. And he's one of the most amazing people in that burger shop in Bombay. People love him, he's there all the time. Now tell me, what are the 2 lessons you would have learned from a story like this? Anybody wants to take a guess and tell me what is the lesson?
Like, we should not judge people for what they can't do. We should judge people for what they can do.
Don't judge people by their disability.
But ma'am, we should rely on people. Don't. We should have.
You should rely on people.
Don't. Don't judge a person by its look.
Don't judge a person by his look.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't judge it. Actually, what it... Yes.
Everybody has ability more than a disability.
Very, very nice. Everybody has some ability. So what we have to do is understand each person's ability.
People don't have disabilities, they only have disabilities.
Yes, people don't have disabilities, they have disabilities. What this tells you are 2 very beautiful lessons. One is what she spoke, both of them spoke about, that capability. That I have the capability to do only and only if I get an opportunity. If Nikki had not got an opportunity, would he have been able to deliver what he delivered?
No.
No. Everybody would have said, "Arey, Down syndrome? No, I don't want him or her, whatever, to work with me." So the fact that he got an opportunity to do something, somebody had the guts to give him that opportunity. Second, the amount of love and respect that people want. Everybody wants to be respected. In this story, you see that the fellow members who are there with him, once they start respecting him, they find the capability in Nikki amazing. So it is very important for us to remember that capability and respect are two very important factors. And the third factor, which from Monu Sheikh's story you will remember and think about, is determination and resilience. Determination can make you do anything. You only have to decide to be determined. We started with that fact saying, I am possible, right? There is nothing called impossible. I am possible. And now I'm going to just show you a few more videos of some of these beautiful, beautiful people who had some differently abled opportunity that they actually converted to become world stars, not just stars in any place. So here, let's see a few videos, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll put the lights off a little bit.
Bhavesh Patel is visually impaired and he clicks the best photos. What more, just a couple of years ago, Bhavesh became the world's first blind photographer to shoot a commercial campaign with Indian actress Katrina Kaif. In 2016, the campaign was rated by Google as Best in Class and received the prestigious Abbey Gold Award.
The blind photography works on three principles. First, you have to touch the object if it is within your reach, then listen if it is audible, and make the judgment based on that. I want to capture this tree, so I just touch it. Okay, I got the understanding of how far it is. So this is just about portraits, okay? When it comes to landscape photographies, which is far from your reach, which we cannot touch. So that is where there is some dependency. By birth, I had a little bit of visual perception of colors and all. In the first year of my graduation, our professor came to my college and then he introduced us to that blind with photography. In that course, he was going to teach us how, as a blind person, we can capture photos. Why not continue this as a hobby in the future? The intention that I want to achieve is like to break the barrier and show the world that, unless you try, you will not know where you're going to land. Well, I feel I am Samarth. What it means to me is not stay within my comfort zone. Go out and explore your abilities.
So what does he say? Not stay within your comfort zone. Go out and discover your abilities. Can you ever imagine a blind photographer? Because you always think somebody can only see and take pictures, right? Here is the world's first blind photographer, and not only is he a person who takes amazing pictures, but he's actually won awards for the photographs he's taken. So big round of applause for Bhavesh. Now one more interesting story of another woman, and see what she has done despite all her challenges.
There was a time when I was like on bed. I was bedridden. Like I could not even move my side to just sleep. So the confidence I got for traveling, or which wanted me to travel, was my first trip to Vaishno Devi with my friends, my college friends. So when I got my automated wheelchair, it was like I can do whatever I want. I was like a free bird. And I realized there are 260 16 countries in the world. And I have done 59 countries till now, which is just 1/4 of it. And there's a lot more to go. I want to travel more and more, to meet new people, to see new cultures, to experience different parts of the world. I want every country's stamp on my passport. I am Samarth.
Interesting story. How many countries did she visit? How many does she want to visit? 116. And you think she can do it?
Yes.
Why? Why can she do it?
Because she has her. She's determined. She has her.
She has a determination. Yes, absolutely.
She's trying to do. She wants to do it.
She will do it. She wants to do it. She has a determination. She is Samarth. Fabulous. She is capable. So now, one more interesting story of another person who has taken up a profession which you all have seen on TV many times. So let's see, what does she do? How is her life interesting?
I was born with something called as spina bifida that affects the spinal cord. Yeah, I am different, but I want to live life my way. I happened to chance upon comedy. I wanted to experiment and see if I could use this particular medium to express myself. मुझे sympathy नहीं चाहिए, संपत्ति चाहिए. I want to live in a world where inclusion is not an afterthought. So if you have the right tools to live your life as smoothly as possible, why don't I? The applause on stage makes me happy like no other thing in this universe. My jokes have always helped the audience understand a new perspective and laugh at a subject that otherwise has been over-stigmatized. I am Samarth.
Interesting? Is she going to become a comedian?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? What do you think she cannot achieve? She doesn't want sympathy, she wants sampatti. Correct? But the beauty is that she did not let her disability or something that she doesn't know come in her path of her dream. Right? She did not allow any challenge to be there. I was just in another school in the morning today, and there were two children I met there. One child was visually impaired, and one child was physically impaired. And both the children, they were actually laughing and joking because they had a group of friends supporting them regularly. So what these people need, like we rightly said at the beginning, is not help, but support and opportunity. So what happened here was, in all the stories, the opportunity got created, right? Each person got an opportunity, or they decided to bring an opportunity into their life. And when they decided to do that, they were able to do anything that they wanted in life, right? Correct? All of us have dreams. Some of you want to become doctor, somebody wants to become an engineer, somebody wants to become a pilot, somebody wants to become, maybe one of you can become a comedian, somebody might be a singer. Each one of us has a talent, right? Similarly, each person who may be physically or mentally disabled has a talent. All it requires is that talent to be brought out. And we'll show you some talents that some people have.
Born with a neurological disease called cerebral palsy, Dr. Akshansh has smashed all possible stereotypes around disability and now works as a scientist in the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, Pilani.
मेरी मदर को हमेशा से कहती थी कि अरे मेरा बेटा स्कूलिंग करेगा तो नॉर्मल स्कूलिंग नहीं करेगा.
His love for mathematics and science culminated into an M.Tech and a PhD from Jawaharlal Nehru University in 2015. Through his relentless academic pursuits, Dr. Akshansh supervises a group of research students and continues to be an inspiration for many.
I am समर्थ को किसी भी काम को करने के लिए.
Amazing story of Dr. Gupta, who teaches in BITS Pilani, who actually had cerebral palsy. What happens with us is when we look at people who are different from us, we feel they can't do anything. Only we can achieve things, right? He studied cognitive sciences, he did maths, and he's a scientist, and he does research, and he teaches other people. There are children who work with him to get their PhD degrees. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. And only one thing that helped him, his mother. His mother told him there is nothing that you can't do. And imagine the power of that support, to have the energy, the desire, and the determination to go ahead and do that. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful story?
Yes.
Yes? So beautiful. I'm so glad you're liking it. I'm going to show you a few more videos of some para-athletes. And let's see if you can guess the sports they are doing. Okay?
I close my eyes and I see myself. I feel the challenge in my hands. I take a deep breath and I throw. मैंने स्टोरी को देखा तो मुझे ये पता था कि चैंपियन बनेगा. मैं समर्थ हंडे का बहुत ज़्यादा शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ जिन्होंने मेरी स्पोर्ट्स जर्नी में मेरा इतनी हेल्प करी है.
Watch Abhishek Chamoli aiming for glory at the biggest parasporting event of the year, breaking barriers one throw at a time.
So all of you know Neeraj Chopra, right? Now you know Abhishek Chamoli also, who is also a javelin thrower for India. Wonderful, right? Yes, let's see one more para-athlete. And this para-athlete basically is paralyzed from waist below. But what has she achieved in life? Let's watch.
मैं शुरू से बहुत जिद्दी रही. वो कहते हैं ना, मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. तो वो हौसला मेरे में आज भी है और वो बरकरार है. मैं समर्थ भाई हंडे इनिशिएटिव का शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ कि उन्होंने मेरी पैरालंपिक जर्नी में मेरा साथ दिया.
Watch Prachi's incredible journey as she gears up for Paris Paralympics 2024.
So how many of us are going to cheer for Prachi? All of you? Is everybody going to cheer for Prachi in the Paris Olympics? Yes. I can't hear a yes. Yes. I still can't hear a yes. Yes. All right. One more para-athlete. Okay?
मेरी जिंदगी में ऐसी बहुत सी चीजें हुई हैं जो नामुमकिन सी लगती है.
एक ही चीज बोलता था कि मम्मी एक दिन देखना मैं ऐसा बन के दिखाऊंगा कि इस दिन तक दुनिया को कोई जान नहीं.
Yogesh Kathuria from New Delhi, India, wins his first ever silver medal at the Tokyo Paralympics 2020.
मैं समर्थ भाई हुंडई का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि इस सफर में उन्होंने मेरे को चुना।
Watch Paralympian Yogesh Kathunia as he chases another world record at the 2024 Paris Paralympics.
Yeah, one more para-athlete. So we have seen all these para-athletes and now we will watch differently abled people doing very, very interesting things. Let's see what we see here.
Unbelievable. हम सोच भी नहीं सकते what it must take to compete like this. But ये athletes, they are true heroes. ये हार नहीं मानते. और अब हमारी बारी इनका साथ देने के लिए. So India, come on. Let's wish them the very best of luck. Let's be our para-athletes' biggest cheerleaders and show the world the power of our support. Samarth Meru-Tellapur, मंजिलों की साथ हमारे.
So after seeing these videos, what did you all think? Yes?
Anyone can do anything.
Anyone can do anything.
Even they are disabled, they are able.
Yes, they are disabled, they are still able.
They can, if they try, they can achieve anything.
If you try, you can achieve anything. So say something? Okay, we will not judge a book by its cover. Anybody from here? What did you feel after seeing the videos?
Don't live in your comfort zone. Try your all abilities.
Fabulous. Don't live in your comfort zone. Try your best. Go forward. Go ahead. Break your comfort. Yes? Anybody here? You want to tell me what did you think when you saw the videos? You want to support them. Fabulous. Please do support them by watching the para-athletes play their specific games.
With hard work, you can do anything.
With hard work, you can do anything. Always support them. Okay? And encourage them and be full of compassion and love. Now I want you to do one thing. All of you who have seen the Samarth heroes, would you like to support them by becoming Samarth ambassadors?
Yes.
Yes? Would you like to become Samarth ambassadors? Yes. The badges that you are wearing, you will have to wear this badge with pride. Will you wear the badge with pride?
Yes.
But to do that, you have to do something before. You have to make a promise. You have to take a vow. Are you ready to take the promise and make the vow?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
How many of you are 100% sure? How many of you are 99.9% sure? 99.9%. Only 0.01% not sure. So we will make you sure. Let me show you one more video before we take our pledge.
పట్టుకురా చేతులు నొప్పి వస్తున్నాయి నాకు.
So
wonderful, wonderful things that people with disabilities or differently challenged people did?
Yes.
Now it is our time to support them in every endeavor that they do. So now we're going to take the pledge. I want you all to sit straight in your chairs. Look at your hearts, feel your hearts. Put your hand on your heart. And when you put your hand on a heart, you are taking the vow from deep inside. The vow is not here. The vow is here in your heart. And it's a strong vow that you're going to make today. So I will say the words, right hand on your hearts, and you will say the words after me. I pledge to promote inclusivity.
I pledge to promote inclusivity.
I pledge to change perceptions.
I pledge to change perceptions.
I pledge to empower people with disabilities.
I pledge to empower people with disabilities.
I am a Samarth ambassador.
I am a Samarth ambassador.
My school, Meru International, is a Samarth ambassador.
My school, Meru International, is a Samarth ambassador.
Did you feel it? Little, no? Now let's make the whole school feel it. Should we do it so loudly, so strongly, with so much of determination again, that the whole world hears your voice? Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Ready?
Yes, sir.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it with all our hearts now. Okay? Hand on your heart. Sit straight, hand on your heart, and the vow in every mind and heart today. I pledge to promote inclusivity.
I pledge to promote inclusivity.
I pledge to change perceptions.
I pledge to change perceptions.
I pledge to empower people with disabilities.
I pledge to empower people with disabilities.
I am a Samarth ambassador. My school, Meru International, is a Samarth ambassador.
My school, Meru International, is a Samarth ambassador.
We are all Samarth ambassadors.
We are all Samarth ambassadors.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was so beautifully taken. Thank you. And now, with all the love, patience, compassion that you heard and saw these videos, you know, it is so amazing that we know already about the Paris Olympics, and we know that the para-athletes are going. Anybody wants to tell me how many para-athletes are going?
50.
Nearly there.
100. 50. 40.
61 para-athletes going to Paris this year. So I want you to send them your good wishes?
Yes.
You want to send happy journey, all the best, do your best to all of them?
Yes.
Yes? So we are distributing some papers to all of you. I want you to write your name, class, school, and then write a message for the para-athletes. Remember, Hyundai and NDTV will make sure that all these 61 para-athletes get your messages. There are only 120 schools in India whose children have been chosen to send in messages to the para-athletes, and you are one of that school. So write the message with love, joy from your heart. Say whatever you want from your heart, and the message will be reaching the para-athletes. So please put your pens to your paper and write, okay? You will have to borrow. Now that is inclusivity. Who doesn't have a pen will share a pen with you to make you included, right? Do you know, by the way, just sit down. By the time papers come to you, sit. I'll give you all papers. Everybody will get it. How many goals have India won? In para, please. We have got 9 goals. So, we've got 9 goals, 15 silvers, and 10 bronzes. So now you got your papers, please write the messages and provide the messages to all your teachers who are standing on the side. And thank you for being a lovely audience. Thank you for becoming Samarth ambassadors. And I really look forward to seeing change happen because of each child that has taken that vow today. Will you bring the change? Will you be bringing the change? I can't hear you. Will you be bringing the change?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, teachers. And I think your school has made some amazingly beautiful cards also that we are going to give to the para-athletes. So I request some of the children to come here. Let's take a photograph with the card, children holding the cards, and we can then send it to the para-athletes. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Seema ma'am, for the insightful speech and presentation. The students have chosen the medium of greeting cards today that they made with their own hands to convey their heartfelt
remote is
greetings and
there.
wishes to the para-athletes.
Excuse me.
I would like to request all the students to come front and put across their wishes to each and every one. Srihan from grade 5. Nandan from 8B. Nandan from
Come to the other side. Give them
Can I help you with that? Yeah? You just give it to you.
And all of you smile nice. You should wishing them right on the keep happening all these subjects.
You can come, both of you can come.
Come.
Yeah. Sarashwati, you can come. Come here, you can come. Anyone, you can take one step forward. The tall children can be at the back and the short children can be smaller. Yeah, the young kids can. Yeah. Come closer. Yeah.
Come close.
You all get your cards between their heads. Raise it up. You want to balance the stress.
Yeah, one side goes.
Yes. Let's see big smile. Yes. You're wishing them.
Thank you.